Well, good morning all you lovely people. Welcome back to the still ill, grumpy old Git in the corner on what looks to be a beautiful Wednesday. Well, it will be until the lines appear, bit like yesterday. Started like this and ended up with the lines up there and they slowly expanded, but so much for them thinking of controlling the weather. They've been doing it for fucking years. No, I haven't got that much in front of me today because I am playing catch up, as you can see quite clearly. The last few days I've been up the hospital having needles in and out, blood taken out, and yesterday I had the blood pressure clinic, which put my blood pressure up. But tonight is alive, as usual. Well, we'll go into things a bit deeper. But it seems now we have from Labour a new white paper being tabled. Over what? Immigration. Surprise, surprise. They know it's one of the bugbears that's tightening around their necks. But what will this white paper have in it? I mean, it does apparently go into legal and illegal immigration into this country. Cooper did an interview, I think it was the weekend, where she outlined one or two things about the criminal aspect of immigration. Well, think it this way, you dumb bitch. If you didn't let the fuckers in, we wouldn't have to deal with it, would we? How simple can it fucking be? That simple that you and the rest of your cohorts there just can't comprehend it. You don't do simple, do you? No. But will it make any difference? Absolutely not, in my opinion. Comrade Starmer and his cohorts are trying to take us back into Europe, where the thing that's holding up us dealing with our immigration problem is the European Court of Human Rights. And until we ditch that shit, we ain't going to achieve nothing in this country over it. So whatever they come out with is bullshit, it's flannel, it's spin on what they're already doing. All they're doing is finding different ways of allowing them to come here. And with what Cooper was saying, the open borders to the EU to under 30s, that's just inviting more trouble. How many of these despots, well, I won't call them despots, I'll call them army personnel. How many of those have landed in Europe over the years that have gained citizenship from the different countries that they've landed in? They'll be able to walk straight into this country, open doors, they'll come on ferries, they'll come on planes. But this silly bitch doesn't seem to see that. But as I say, nothing's going to get done, no matter what they say on immigration. We're going to keep paying. We're going to keep suffering. Our children are going to keep suffering. People will be still getting murdered on the streets, robbed on the streets, women harassed, kids harassed, until we leave the ECHR. That's the only way this is ever going to get fixed. But once we've left that, then we need a government with the bollocks to actually do it. And this one ain't it. Labour ain't it. Far from it. Now another big thing obviously was the big power outage in Spain, Portugal and a little bit of France. And absolute bullshit excuses they're coming up with. Oh, it was a rare atmospheric happening, then it was too hot, too cold. Absolutely ridiculous. But no mention of the fact that last week they did an experiment and switched over to total zero net zero electricity using wind and solar. The report I've seen on that said it could only just handle just over 70% of the demand for it. Is that why the system crashed? And it must have been a system crash for it all to go out like it did. You know, it wasn't a substation failure. It wasn't a local failure. It was the whole fucking country. So one, either something failed or somebody switched it off. Nobody's saying why. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. There are only snippets that I've just been making notes for the lives today. For the live tonight, sorry. And oh yeah, we've got another fucking 2 minority groups at war on our streets now with each other. So please, the Pakistanis, the Indians, the Iranians, the fucking Palestinians, and every other little fucking minority group, please just fuck off back to your own countries and fight your fucking wars there. They're not our wars. We don't want them on our shores. Fuck off over there. You pro-Palestinian, you want to support Palestine? Fuck off over there and support them over there. See how far you get. Because protesting on the streets here does fuck all. And this is one of the reasons the police have lost control of the streets here. We know they have. They won't admit it. They've lost control. Now, they'll implement 2-tier policing at every fucking opportunity. We see that time and time again. So, no matter how they deny it, it's still going to keep happening. You know, and that is basically the way this country's gone. We are now a third world shithole, thanks to the shitholes from the third world. Been warned over the last 10 years, even more, longer. You've seen what these people do when they sweep across different countries. They absolutely destroy them and move on to the next one. And people are just letting it happen. Well, I'm going to leave it there for today, folks. The doctor told me I've got to try and keep my blood pressure down a bit. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day relaxing. And hopefully, although YouTube seems to be stifling the channel a lot, as subscribers keep going up, but the viewings keep going down. You know, they're saying no, well, their AI robots said it's not them doing it, but we know it is. They can't be trusted. They're in line with the government. They're bowing and bending the knee to the government with the censorship. And it's harder and harder to get the word out because of platforms like YouTube, which is very sad considering it's probably the easiest and the best one for people to use. Many smaller ones have fallen already, but YouTube will just keep strangling us until we give up. It would seem that some already have. Some of the Tommy Robinson supporters seem to be shutting down. Oh, I'm concentrating more now on my home life. Personally, I think there's some interference going on there with the likes of Paul Thorpe and Inman and people like that. It's the only reason for it. Absolutely, 100%. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. As always, tonight, 7 o'clock. Myself and Mrs. W will be live for a couple of hours. Please feel free to come and join us, but bear in mind it's a zero tolerance channel. We don't allow any shenanigans, arguing or dicks in there. By dicks I mean idiots. Shouldn't say dicks, you know, it might upset some small minority, mightn't it? But anyway, guys, until tonight, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay absolutely free from the corruption, the bullshit, the narrative. Respects.